have the painted doll? Or the doll that gets you into the painted room? We got pendant? Is pendant what you need? Pendant does nothing. You gotta go back to the asylum? Alright, well let's do one Artorias attempt at least. We're here, we might as well give it a chance, right? Hey. Hey! Chill out! You big meanie? This isn't how I go, brother. I'll tell you, 5 Estus is not great for us. I believe in you to one-shot the boss first try. I would personally say that I think your confidence is unfounded. Must be new. It's like, Artorias is hard, and then also, I have not enough Estus, and then also, I don't know his patterns very well at all. So, I mean, I said it earlier, but here's what's left, okay? War doesn't decide who's right. It decides who's left. Upvotes to the right, by the way. We have Artorias down here, which is mission critical, because we need to kill him to get one of the soul shard pieces to go into the Lord Vessel. Hello, 4King. Nice to see you. Oh, he replaced the Moonlight Butterfly over there. Okay, well, I guess we'll go someplace else. We have the Painted World. We have Manus, the Hands of Fate. That's about it, honestly. But you're telling me to get to the DLC or to get to the Painted World, we have to go to the Asylum. Painted World is Asylum. Okay, DLC is just Undead, or sorry, Darkroot Basin. You need broken pendant from Crystal Guys at the start of the library. I think we got pendant. I don't know where it is, so I understand your doubt. But I genuinely... there you go, pendant. But is it this pendant, or is it... It's broken pendant? And it didn't drop from the guys at the start of the library. So... I don't know about that one. Well, you can always go back to Firelink Shrine. Go back to the asylum and try to kill Manus. You need to go behind the Hydra in the basin, then come back to Duke's Archives. Oh! Yeah. Okay, hold on. I hear you. I hear what you're saying. No, because we killed Artorias in the basin. He fell off the edge. So now we can actually explore that area. Yeah, so we'll kill that guy. Anyway, how you doing? It's Thursday. What was Seath? Seath is Artorias. There's really like, there's some clumped bosses here. We're encountering a lot of Priscilla, a lot of Artorias, and a few gargoyles. End of the week? Ain't that the truth, brother? TGIT. I just beast moded to test. That's one where I'm not going to hold this against you, but you should really make sure you double check the spelling. Because beast moding to test is very different than beast moding to tests. One of those intricacies of the English language. To tests is like good for you. Great job. To test is like, please don't talk about taking performance enhancing drugs here. He meant what he said. Yeah, this is a natty stream. If you're not natty, you're welcome to watch and subscribe. But that's it. Until you're part of the natty stream, walk slowly. Go ahead. Go ahead. Where's Goldman? I'm not even on the creatine anymore. I lapsed. Any benefits of the creatine have been purged from my urinary system in the past like 3 weeks. Just in case Twitch decides to drug test me. I gotta make sure I'm pissing clean. Okay, hug the left wall. It's further in, right? Like it's not this ladder. This ladder takes you to Darkroot Forest, right? I don't know anything about this area. How is it in Vancouver this time of year? It's been crazy hot in Barcelona. Vancouver weather has been... January and early February was just insanely wet. Like, ha ha ha, but also like, oh, hello. Like, we had precipitation for something like 28 or 31 days in a row. I accidentally unplugged my controller when I moved around there. One moment, please. How? Blame the culling too. And then, like, I looked at it in context, because it's always, like, a little wet in Vancouver in the winter, for sure. Like, pretty wet. But this was, like, the most consecutive days of precipitation that we had had for, like, 45 years or something. Yeah. Yes. So I need to kindle, right? In order to summon. No? No? Where's the... Oh, save and quit and reload. Okay, okay. What's in the hopper for Northernlion tries? Tomorrow will be Besiege. Now she's on the shore. Okay. Okay. How do you get out of this damn cave, dude? And then apart from that, I think I'm a little, not starved. Like, I have ideas, but I don't have anything else, made. I don't have anything else ready to this up to this point. No, I will not play Fire Emblem Three Houses. That's a 0% chance. It's okay. I don't need suggestions. I got it under control. I got it under control. You got nothing to fear. I am always happy to give... I'll tell you whatever a 0% chance is. Katawa Shoujo, 0% chance. Fire Emblem Three Houses, 0% chance. Dusk, where are you? Yakuza, 0% chance. On the Shore. Donka, donka, donka. Right by the rock. The bigger rock. On the shore. Right by this. Okay, okay. Now become human? Yeah, mere moments ago I asked if I need to be human for this section. Everybody in chat is an expert at Dark Souls. Oh, turns out they were right. Game was just bugged. You've been invaded by NPC.
I am it is an Aisha.
What do you got here? Black Knight Shield is pretty good. I will learn your proper bow. Thank you.
If thou art in me,
Madam, how do I get to the DLC? Go to Duke's Archives and kill Golem near entrance for DLC key. Can I tell you something? I love Dark Souls. Some of the remastering was not really remastered. I love this game. This part is bullshit. This is not from the remaster? That's what I mean. They should have remastered this part and been like, hey, if you want to go to the DLC, just walk through the fog gate. Yeah, Broken Pendant should be a key item, which means if the enemy spawns up here, then we'll get it. I think. It should be a randomized enemy, though. What are the weekend plans looking like? Honestly, that's a great question. I don't have a good answer for you right now. I'll see what Kate's up to. She's on the mend. She was a little ill last week and is feeling better this week for sure. So we haven't really made too many plans. Just kind of been playing it day by day. Now that she's convalesced, we'll see what we get up to. I do have 10 movies I want to see. Absolutely true. No, I have 2 movies I want to see. The Lighthouse and Knives Out. We're not there yet, though. I will not see Sonic. face me. All that work just to be struck down. How embarrassing for you. It's got a 65 on Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah, I mean, that's like... Look, I'm not avoiding the movie because I think necessarily it's going to be trash. Although a 65 is not that encouraging to begin with. It's fine. Don't get me wrong. I would even say better than expected from me. I'm just not seeing it because I don't know anything about Sonic, nor do I care at all. Basically. I mean, also, like, don't take this the wrong way, but it's a movie for kids. If it got like a 90, I would be like, yo, I gotta go see that. That seems like it transcends being a kid's movie. Let's go! It worked. But at a 65, I'm like, eh. It's not for me. I mean, I saw Bumblebee. That was at, like 99 on Rotten Tomatoes. And I was like, still did not really enjoy it that much, to be honest. So a 65 is not going to do it for me. Paddington 2 is at 100. That's the thing, dude. Paddington 2 is on Crave right now, which is like our version of Hulu. Why don't I just teleport here? I might watch Paddington 2. I've heard amazing things about it. I've heard that it's a transcendent film. You're right, it is ironic that we're going to the DLC to avoid Artorias. I didn't think about that. Paddington 3 out later this year? Yo, you think he's gonna get the Reality Stone? No, 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 no! Dude, I gotta say, I know you guys don't respect cable television, and you're absolutely right to not respect cable television. Hold on, let me raise up a little. There we go. But I'm here to tell you, the movie channels have never been better. When I was a teenager, stuff came to the movie network a year after it entered theaters. Like, at best. Now, on the movie channels here, they got John Wick 3. That came out in theaters in, like, May. I'm not saying it's a good value proposition, because, you know, you could still, you could find ulterior ways. However, though, I'm like, that's 9 months? Yeah, but they've had it for a month. So it's like 8 months. That's pretty good. I mean, people will never be satisfied. What, do you want them to have it like the day it comes out in theaters and also be free? Even then you wouldn't be happy. Then you would just be like, John Wick 3 sucks. The critics got it wrong. Let me out. Let me out. It's better than what I have here. We just got Red Sparrow. That's wild. Didn't that come out in like 2016? I watched that on the movie channel in our old place like 2 years ago, I think. It was so long ago I can't pinpoint it. If you'll excuse me. Soul of a brave warrior. Alright. Well, the good news is the easy parts of the game get harder. The hard parts of the game should probably be easier. Should be. Should be. Yo, I forgot there's a boss right away, dude. Because we start with Sanctuary Guardian usually. Just, I'm begging you, beatable boss so we can get into the actual meat. Is actually Calamite, dude. That's a problem. So I have defeated Calamite. I have no memory of how I did it. I don't remember the patterns at all. I think I am blessed that it's a big arena for sure, although it wouldn't spawn on a small arena. It's going pretty well. That hurts. Not that much, though. Green management! Can you stop backing up? Big miss. Alright, well that was 10 times easier than you could possibly expect. I honestly, I don't even understand why. I guess it just had substantially less HP than usual. And didn't really use its moveset. So that was pretty good. That was pretty good. We're only level 68. I mean, we're getting there, dude. Level 71? Very expensive. Talk to the mushroom. I've only done this area once before. Your safety is not guaranteed.
Well, but not I for Prince and so. Thank you.
Let's see what you got. Oh, little steep for throwing knives. Not gonna deny that. Oh, this is Dusk. She's got the same stuff. Get the bones. Why would I turn my bones into money when the bones already are money? Duh. That's not Dusk? Okay, why does she have the same items in her for sale that Dusk does? Watch a VOD video sometime. You know, learn yourself something. Whoa, didn't see you there. Yeah, if you're in this chat and you don't know everything about the lore of Dark Souls, what are you even doing, dude? What are you even doing? You should make a... I should make a Dark Souls lore video. And just totally make it all up. That could be a good video. Grasscrest shield, dude! I thought I heard some heavy footsteps. I would watch it once and chuckle. That's all I could really ask for, honestly. That's the dream. Wasn't there... I thought over here... Maybe it's not. Maybe we gotta go a little deeper into the forest. Never mind. I don't know this area very well. At all. I will tell you, and this time I welcome your suggestions here. For once. I'm at a loss for what to make the next meme video. Still, you know, percolating it out in the old cerebral cortex. No more meme videos, please. I respect your opinion on this, but I think that it is misguided to complain about, you know, one meme video a week. You know, it's... You're not... There's like 30 video game videos on a weekly basis. One meme video? You can just ignore it. That is a good idea. I still think Dan to English translation would be good, but there is a lot of like homing soul mass is really good. There's a lot of prep time for that. Hello. She's back. Hey, hey! I staggered you! In my head. Dude, we're chunked up. Do you hear that? It's the sounds of the abyss. Manus. Oh, you're the worst, dude. That's gonna hurt. Yeah, fair enough. I hate this guy. The ship's mast. Well, I'll tell you, like, yeah. So, like, the Big Brother simulator, I honestly screwed it up. I think it turned out okay, but it could have been better. Because I didn't realize Big Brother 2 did not have a veto. So it came out a little too straightforward. That's fine. You know from this point onwards what to do, what not to do. Without the veto, though, it takes a little bit of the fun out of it for sure. Also, you rigged the relationships in your favor. Oh, it's not my fault that I'm well liked. Or is it? I guess it is my fault that I'm well liked. That's a good point. When you put it that way. That's true. I'm definitely not the most well-liked person on the NLSS. Justin's got to be up there. There's no doubt about it. Justin has made no enemies. And his good-natured demeanor has made him a friend to all. Yeah, hit him with the skull lantern, dude. That should work. $60? We got an opening. Hello? Hello? Oh, hello! You scared me. I really, like, straight up, I wanted to do a Hunger Games simulator because I think the stakes are higher. Because it's life and death. Oh, come on! But when I went to modify the number of people in the Hunger Games simulator, you could only add. You couldn't take people away. So it's a minimum of 24 people. And I'm like, dude, I don't know 24 people. Much less, like, have the kind of rapport that I would be like, hey, I'm gonna pit you in a simulator for life and death reasons. And I'm gonna rate your physical and mental strength. Is that cool with you? Anyway, I'm open to ideas, is what I'm saying. No, I don't want to add chatters, because what if you win? Get out of here, you stinky rat, dude. This is like Ornstein and Smo mini version. Stop. Can you just back off for 1 freaking second, dude? I'm not gonna add my cats. That's some lonely stuff. It's the easiest to add for sure, but I don't need friends. I have Ruka and Tomo. Hey! You turn 90 degrees midair. No, I'm not lonely. Like literally 0%. What I am instead is just I don't know that many people anymore. Is basically what it is. Like, I isolate myself because I prefer to be isolated. But I'm being punished with my meme video potential. You're a merchant, right? You're not a bad dude, you're just like a merchant dude.
Yeah, we are back.
$1,000 dung pies? Yo, that's cheap Titanite. I'll give you that. I will give you that.
So long.
In too small a slice. Okay, hold on. We might as well see what the boss is now that we've opened the shortcut. It's a big boss. Anything could happen here. Is the Iron Golem being consumed by the Sanctuary Guardian again? Is it one of the 4 kings? It looks 4 kings-esque. I mean, 1 king would be pretty simple. But also the model has lied to us in the past. Not this time. I hate that nonsense, though. Don't shoot a bolt at me, please. This should be easy. That might call that into question. All that to take off half of my HP. It's close, boys. I just hate the AoE. I think we're gonna be fine, though. I think we're gonna be fine. I mean, I honestly don't know how you beat 4 Kings on the AoE move. Because the way that I've always beaten 4 Kings is you just put on Havel's armor and tank all the hits. So I guess what we should probably do is get down there and then put on Havel's armor. And tank all the hits. Is that how you killed all the bosses? Well, honestly, so I killed a lot of the bosses in the back half of the game of Remastered, for sure. But, that's playing Randomizer has been fun because I've actually learned a little bit more about how to take out some of the bosses that I might have like scammed a little bit earlier. Like I fought Sanctuary Guardian in Remastered and I was so overpowered we just like crapped on him. Now fighting Sanctuary Guardian twice while naked, I was like, I kind of get it now. I kind of get it. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. It's functional mass, sweetheart. You miss me. You miss me again. You've missed me for a 3rd time, fool. So that's the way you do that, basically. What the heck is Homeward? Is that a miracle? It's a Homeward Bone spell? Yo. So that was easy enough. Yo, what is this, though? Little brother spam in chat, please. These statues. It's locked, by the way. Go to the bonfire. I always forget, dude. Also, I will resync my camera once we get to this bonfire again. Wasn't there one? I thought there was one in the center of this room. Am I crazy? Oh, literally like 2 steps past the gate. That's right, that's right. What is the gazebo meme, by the way? I've seen gazebo. There's some kind of it's under the radar right now, but there's a percolating meme about gazebos. No, I mean like in the meme economy, not in Dark Souls. I should have drawn the distinction. My mistake. A guy didn't know what a gazebo was in Dungeons and Dragons. And he thought it was a monster. Okay, now I have context for the meme. I appreciate it a great deal. It's an old meme, but it hit critical mass thanks to H3H3 recently. Now doesn't a dude show up here and be like, hey, fight me? Sounds very familiar. It's only after you fight Manus? Okay. You have to... Oh, that scared me. You have to reload the area. Okay, okay. It goes back to 1985? That is an old meme, dude. He doesn't show up unless you have Artorias' soul. And I don't think we've gotten Artorias' soul yet. Okay, she. Didn't mean to offend. I'm just not familiar with the NPCs that come out wearing the pirate gear after you kill Artorias, okay? Not you again, sir? When is enough enough? Clean your own mirror. There you go. That's step one. Step two? I lived. Double sip. Like I said, DLC is supposed to be easier. Oh, did I don't think I did resync the cam. I did. Okay. Which step was that? I mean, this is less of a step. This is more of a loop. In Dark Souls, the loop is keep dying until you're good enough to not die. And maybe aggro one enemy at a time if possible. Lucky. Extremely lucky for 10 different reasons. He's so fast, dude. It's okay. It's okay. Isn't it? We could just run, but we gotta at least get him. We gotta get him once. Bait him, bait him, bait him, bait him, bait him. Good bait. Bait him, bait him, fade him. I think the giant fell too. What Souls game are you playing next? Honest to goodness truth, I haven't really thought about what we're playing next yet. But we're not that far away from, at least in theory, finishing this, so I don't know yet. I would love to do another Dark Souls 1 randomizer, not right away, but at some point. Because I think, you know, the beauty of the randomizer is seeing that, you know, not all seeds are created equal. So certainly, like, at some point in the future, I would like to roll another seed, but it won't be right away. Greatsword. What, it's just greatsword? It's not even, like, adjective greatsword? I don't get out of bed for a nondescript greatsword. the most dangerous enemy in the game. Incredible. Who's Artorias now? I did say dangerous. I did. Ooh. Press RB, get a bunch of items for free. Feels good, dude. Yeah, we don't do a word wrong anymore. We recognize now that we stan streamers who speak the English language fluently and are comfortable with making the occasional mistake due to a neurological misfire. Knew it. I knew it was coming! After I had the testes to just backstab against the attack. The backstep was beautiful, though. Backstep. Sorry, my mistake. I said the word wrong. Do you admit to having neurological damage? Honestly, and you've heard me say this before, I for real think that reading Twitch chat this much on a daily basis does erode your brain a little bit. I'm not being even slightly ironic. And I'm not like, oh, it's so toxic, like it poisons you. That's not really what I'm saying. But the conversations are so inane and just steeped in nonsense that I think it enforces, like, it creates conditions in which your brain starts to grow in that direction. And all of a sudden, like, all you can think about are shitposts. I'm being 100% straight up. Just sprint. Get to the square. No! I forgot about that part, dude. Oh, come on. Just hit him. These conversations aren't that far off from what you talk about with the boys. Yeah, but like, you spend a lot more time listening in that situation, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying it's even a bad thing. I mean, obviously, the idea that your brain is poisoned is kind of like a bad thing. But, oh, hello. It's more just like, I honestly think you have to work hard as a streamer to not get dumber. I believe it 100%. If you lapse as a streamer, and, you know, you're like, all you consume is, like, Twitch culture, I think you're gonna get streamer brain. It's a debuff. It lowers, I'm not gonna say it lowers your int, but it definitely lowers your wisdom. I didn't even know you were there, to be honest. Crest key. Maybe you were a key enemy in the DLC? Oh, this is easy. That's the key? What key? Oh, for it to speak to Hawkeye Goof. That key is for I'm sorry. Oh, okay, yeah. I know what you're talking about. So this son of a gun takes me right back to the surface, right? Yeah. Dude, we're rolling. Like, isn't that Manus down there? Artorias was one king from the 4 kings. So it was very easy. Once we get down there, you gotta let me know where Calamite is on the way back up, because I forget. Screw. Will you please save Sif? Sif is alive and well in my world, I think. By Fancy Man in the Gorge? By Fancy Man in the Gorge. Fancy Man, who is Hat Lord, I suppose. Okay. Every time, I forget that's about to happen. Freaking lightning bolts. Whoa! The clamshell is so strong! Oh, this is much easier. It's freaking lightning. Oh, and then normally this is where the ship's mast is, right? Don't get me wrong, it's still an annoying enemy, but it's not nearly as bad. So many chunks, dude. Oh, this looks familiar. Oh, what? We brought up Evander Holyfield. Get out of here. I think I watched Dan fight Manus from this bonfire for 8 or 9 hours. So this looks very familiar to me. Yoink! You know, I thought maybe it would work. You know what? It is a good idea to kindle. I agree. At first I was like, I'm not gonna die. But let's be realistic. I don't know what the heck's coming our way here. So whatever boss it is, it should have more HP because of the fact that it's Manus, I think. And there should also be, like, infinity enemies down here. Because normally there's a bunch of humanity creatures. HP does not change? Really? Because, like, Calamite was so easy. But it might just be because the arena was... Oh my god, it's 3 vagrants. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. Oh, there we go. Well, I'm glad we kindled. You're absolutely right. Oh, I thought you were my bloodstain. I did think it was a little early. Can you discuss the joys of watching Dan play Getting Over It for those who are unaware? I would love to. If you're not familiar, Dan is playing Getting Over It. And it's probably just yeet this one. It's incredible. First off, because Dan historically is like immune to tilting. So to watch him come close to getting tilted. Walk a mile in these Louboutins. To watch him come close to tilting is hilarious as he fights back against the tilt. Secondly, the faces he makes are, and I wouldn't say this if I didn't believe it, the faces he makes during the game are actually uncomfortable to watch. And I mean in the most entertaining way possible. Like, I feel like I'm witnessing a man in a private moment.